Hi, Kemi. Yesterday, Jonathan Reynolds suggested that somebody at Tory HQ should take your phone away from you and stop you tweeting silly things. If only they'd taken his advice. So for clarity, you're calling Labour half-arsed because they won't support your deportation bill. So let's just look at a few things, shall we, Kemi? It was your government that made immigration a culture war issue. It was your government that demonised people coming over here to work. It was also your government that let a load of people over here to work, because your government knows, like every government knows, we do need more working people in the UK. It was your government that said Brexit was a really good idea. And since we've had Brexit, we've had the small boat crisis, a crisis that you guys exploited. It was your government that failed to process the asylum claims of the people coming over in small boats, decided instead it was better to create a backlog. Unfortunately, with a backlog of people, you have to accommodate them, and therefore it was your government that decided that they were going to put these people in hotels because you weren't processing them. Ironic, given that Farage himself was a supporter of Brexit and said that Brexit would stop an immigration problem, even though it created an immigration problem, he then had a lot of collateral from the Tories when you mishandled the processing. Together with the right-wing media, you have allowed the right-wing, the far right, the reformers to demonise the people in the hotels. It was your government that proposed to spend over £10 billion taking a handful, relatively, of those people to Rwanda to teach the rest of them a lesson. Although even though the Rwanda scheme was apparently just about to take off, it wasn't actually acting as a deterrent. So having essentially made us vulnerable, then created a backlog, and then solving it in a way that didn't solve it, you are the problem. And now you're getting cross with Labour, who have inherited your backlog, who've inherited the fact that there's a whole group of people waiting to get their asylum claims processed, needing to stay somewhere, needing to be in hotels or accommodation, whatever it is, entirely created by the ineptitude of the Tories and entirely politically exploited by Farage. Both the Tories and Farage, don't forget, are fundamentally responsible for the problem, and now you're shouting at Labour for not allowing you to supposedly fix it with a deportation bill that is deeply flawed. So if anybody has shafted the UK, if anybody has put forward a half-assed proposal, it's the Tories. Happy to help, as you were.